a quick note before we start. Actually, I think Josh is already one step ahead of me.
Oh, yeah.
We have a slight apology on James's behalf. So
Yes.
Joshua, George, James, May, you.
Yes.
What are you apologising for?
Apologies for not having any video in the past 2 weeks. That's because
Well, I
have.
think possibly we already knew part of it, but there we go.
I've actually been on holiday, and we actually did plan a special, but I didn't come back from that date. But I am back now, and the Grand Tour can now officially resume.
And we'll do that more in Conversation Street.
Oh,
for
yeah.
now, let's get on with it. I've missed that theme tune so much. Hammond, you ruined what you. Can I just point out, Hammond, you ruined my moment just then. Thank you. So on that note, because we have work to do, on that note, Hammond, exit. That's a good thing. And why did Hammond do that? Well, actually, gosh, I have an announcement for you also. Now, usually when we do these episodes, it's usually me and Josh do all the well, yeah, usually me and Josh do all the planning.
Yeah.
And I've gone to the zoo for some reason. Never mind. Well, anyway, it's usually me and Josh that do all the planning. So, because Josh has been on holiday, I have to admit, Hammond, you're a genius. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because you actually put your hand in your pocket for some reason. You've actually put your hand in your pocket for once. And it appears I don't have a parachute. So I'll be back in a second. Thank God, GTA. Alright. Ouch. Rest in peace, Jeremy Clarkson. Never mind. Moving on. So, yes, Hammond has actually put his hand in his pocket for once. Congratulations, Hammond. You've actually put your hand in your pocket for once. So, on this one, yes, as you can tell, you may recognise that sound from Season 1. However, this is from Season 3. Hammond, move along, because you, my friend, have the car for the track. And just this once, as you can tell on Josh's screen, or which is your screen anyway, because Josh is in charge of the video, we have an old favourite coming back. She's making a return. The return of the Devo, on one condition, which we'll come to later.
Yes.
So, Josh.
Yes.
Have you any well, because you've not been here, have you any idea what we're doing today? Because I do.
Well, that was a bit rude.
Hammond, be careful.
Well,
That's what I'm saying, what do you expect?
Yeah, well. Any ideas, Josh?
Well, probably not, because as I've just been on holiday, I would have had no idea what the script is for today's episode.
Usually we don't have a script. Because we are not... Yeah, okay, last episode was not planned. This one is slightly improvised as well. But also planned because... Well, we'll come to that in Conversation Street. But today, well, we can tell very shortly when Hammond gets here, when Kearns gets here, our good friend Brian Kearns plays Hammond, who's behind us. We have one of Hammond's favourite cars from Season 3. And actually, if you at some point, again, Josh, could you please make sure you leave the link in the description when the video is definitely uploaded. So go to YouTube Studio, which is the editing software thing. Yeah. Edit video, link in description. I'll leave. Josh will leave the link to the description to the Top Gear version of this.
Damn it!
Anyway, you know, because I've got a job to do. Anyway, Josh will leave the link to the in the description to the Top Gear version of this, where Matt Ieblanc took this exact car round the track, to the surprise of it beaten an Aventador. Hammond, you need to change your settings over. Josh can't get in.
Oh, I'm locked out. Hammond, you know it's locked.
Hey. Try it now.
Thank you.
There we go.
Right, okay. Problem sorted.
All
So,
right,
to
then.
the point where this thing actually beat a Lamborghini Aventador. Because this thing is made for drag racing. Now, Josh, just a quick heads up to you. One thing we did do that somehow resulted in a slower lap time with and without the spoiler.
Yes.
Was that. So I'm not doing that. So I'm doing... Hammond, please tell me these are bulletproof.
Let's set it up.
Good. So, with that said, now, earlier on today, in the planning process of this video, I did actually update Captain Slow here with a little thing, a little something that we have done. And Josh, I believe you have the updated lap times, according to my calculations.
Certainly do.
So, would you like to reveal, although part of the new series, we reveal the lap times in Conversation Street, for now, and then the reminder in Conversation Street later on in the video.
Yeah.
Could you reveal my Hammond's lap times now, please?
Yes.
As Hammond did take your job while you were not.
There was 2 times. Dodge Demon,
Yes.
the first attempt,
Yes, which is it.
which was without a spoiler, was
Yes, correct.
56.2.
Now, in my opinion, considering the Demon, original Demon, beat an Aventador, I was pretty pissed off with that. There was no way I was settling for that. So I begged Hammond over there, I begged him to put a spoiler on. I didn't care how it looked, I just begged him to put a spoiler on. And the result the second time was better.
With the spoiler.
But then again, it was that, which slows down slightly. So I'm not doing it.
So, the Dodge Demon with a spoiler was 53.2. Sorry, the first one
So,
was
without
56.2,
doing
53.2.
that, I'm going to try and do a better lap time this time. So, for your first time in this car, Captain Slow, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. So, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, be prepared to be surprised. Now, the fastest, according to my calculations the other day, before this episode aired, before Josh even got back on holiday, I did some research based on our lap times, and the fastest muscle car we've had round this track is the Dodge Viper, which can be done up at Benny's. And by the way, the Demon, as you just saw there, can drift, and I didn't even press L2 or R2.
So that's...
How about that? Considering this is a drag car, as you can tell by the rims, because the Demon, compared to the Challenger Hellcat, was made especially for drag races. Which is why Matt Ieblanc beat a Lamborghini Aventador. It actually smoked the Lambo, might I add. Smoked it.
And that time will be revealed in Conversation Street.
Yes. Aaron, could you do us a favour, please? Could you bring the Chiron round, the Devo round here, please? Also, speaking of Bugatti, only now until the 11th of September is actually 2 days, actually 2 days away from now. That is when the podium car expires in the casino. So go and check that out now if you haven't already. So, and then Captain Slow will take over from next part, because this is where it gets interesting.
Oh yes. Now,
this is and for those of you who are a little confused, for those who haven't watched our videos for a while, this is an addition. This was originally not planned, and then we decided to add it to the episode at last minute. So we did. So it started episode 1. So Hammond, would you like to come and join me, or would you like to see some Demon, or should I?
Well, yeah, come on, it's my car anyway, so...
Yes, and then I'll drive it back to Conversation Street, and well, that part will be cut out. Now, if this thing can beat an Aventador, can it beat
A
a
Bugatti.
Bugatti? Well, as this is the return of the show, and Josh, could you remind your viewers what happened with the Bentley? To
Well-
your disappointment.
Oh dear. I God,
Unexpectedly.
unexpectedly. Well, I couldn't even. I lost it.
He had no words to describe it. He
was
got
just-
battered.
It got battered. Literally battered. That's all we can
Yeah.
say.
So, if this thing can beat an Aventador, I can go back slightly. There we go. If the Aventador lost to a demon, well, these are experiments. Not accurate as usual because it's GTA, but let's go for it anyway. 3, 2, 1, go. Like really?
Oh, head start!
Oh no! Not
What is this?
again!
Well,
Not again! Come on, dude!
yo,
Is this thing... No, actually, hang on a minute. Is this demon for real?
isn't that? And it's just been
And across the line. Oh, Jesus.
another shocking result.
Another shocking result. Josh, that thing needs to go. I swear to God. So,
Oh,
it's
my
roasted
goodness.
a Lamborghini Aventador. Thank you, Matt Ieblanc.
Well,
And yet again, no wonder I called him Captain Slow.
well, I was just thinking, if that thing can beat a Bugatti, could we try the McLaren Senna?
We need to extend this episode.
Yeah.
Yes! Go, Captain Slow. You've given me the idea. I'll go back and wait. So,
Yep.
actually, on that last and final note, this episode is going to go on longer than we expect. So, I'll tell
Oh,
you what,
God.
usually we would say, on that note, we'll see you guys in Conversation Street.
But
However, thank you to a last minute idea, Captain Slow. You're a
Thank you.
fucking genius.
there you go.
Go and get the Senna.
Senna.
Go on. We'll see you guys in a second.
See you guys.
Next part, improvised at the last minute. But Josh, would you mind just turning your camera to the side?
Yep.
Remember this,
There we are.
boys and girls? Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Now, just remind the viewers of the lap time of this thing. The fastest.
Okay, so the McLaren Senna, which we revealed the first episode 2 weeks ago, that was 24.8. So that's fast.
Yeah. Now, that demon. Do that, but very gently. So you like, and then, or don't do stuff. Now, if this demon beats the Senna,
We've got a problem.
if I could, I would personally sue McLaren for this. Because the Senna is one of the most underrated McLarens ever. Rest in peace, Ayrton Senna.
So
No. I'm dreading this, but let's go for it.
let's go.
Here we go.
2,
3,
1.
2, 1,
Go,
go.
go, 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 go,
Oh,
go.
good start for the Senna.
Oh,
This is not beating the. Come on. Oh, he's keeping up.
let's keep it up.
Oh my God. Oh, oh.
I'll do just slightly
Okay,
down.
he's put.
And the
Okay.
Senna crosses the line.
And across the line. Yo. See, the demon might have beaten Aventador, but it ain't beating a McLaren. McLaren is king.
Hell
Who's the
no.
king of Great Britain?
McLaren.
And McLaren.
McLaren. And who's the king of McLaren? That's a Formula 1 reference if you get it.
The Senna.
That is a Formula 1 reference. Lewis
Oh
Hamilton
wow.
was the answer I was looking for.
Yeah! Back in the day.
Okay, Captain Slow, as this is your car, you might as well come and sit in the passenger seat. So
Yes.
we now head over to our favourite place. A
Oh,
little
yes.
place where it's quite a little while away, so we cut this part out. But let's just say we take a little left here, a little right here, drive down the wrong side of our track, exit the airport, and visit a little place we like to call Conversation Street.
Oh, yes. So we will see you
Alan, I just took
guys.
your job.
So we will see you
So on that note,
guys.
we'll see you guys in
Yep.
Conversation Street.
You shall. We'll see you boys and girls in just a sec.
Terrible impersonation. Long time no see.
Oh, yes.
I know it's been a long time, hasn't it? Very long time, no doubt.
On Conversation Street.
Hey, conversations. Thank you, Albert.
Okay, well. Yes, Hammond, you are correct. We have, well, although we don't have tea and coffee here. So, sorry for that. But
No,
anyway, moving on.
no biscuits provided.
No. We don't even have a chef in here, so no warm biscuits provided,
So then,
unfortunately.
conversation street.
Anyway, yes.
I think
Well,
first
where
of
do we
all,
start? It's been a few weeks, so where do we
so
start?
I think the first topic is my apology that I made at the start of the episode.
Yes, why is that?
Yes. Basically, I've been on holiday for a week and a half. So, unfortunately, we didn't have timing.
Timing for what? Something we promised them.
Yeah, something we did promise them.
Some very disappointing. I actually, it's also a slight error of myself because I forgot Josh was back this weekend.
Yeah. We did actually promise we were going to have a Freddie Mercury special, in which would be a Conversation Street special dedicated to Freddie Mercury,
Which was
his
on
first
Thursday.
life, and his singer.
Yeah, he's similar.
But,
He was.
however, I got back just 2 days after Freddie Mercury's birthday.
Well, actually, not that long ago.
Yeah.
We should say pretty much midnight last night. So yes, about
Yeah.
midnight last night. So yeah. So practically today.
Hopefully today. So,
Yeah.
I do apologise about that.
1852, as you say, as video is being recorded now, edited later, and so on.
Hmm.
So, yet again, on our behalf, all of us, because it didn't happen, we apologise massively to those our fans of Queen out there.
Yes.
Now, I have an idea, and we are going to make sure this one happens. Josh, please tell me you are not going on holiday till next year.
There is no holidays until next year. That's it. Everything's done now.
Okay, I think this is pretty much guaranteed then.
Yeah.
Depending on our working hours, because me and Hammond are looking to start college again this week. So, based on our working hours, we will see what happens between the 24 hours, starting from the 23rd of November, all the way to the 24th. Anywhere between those hours, anywhere between the hours of those days, will be a change of plan, which we originally do, a slight celebration of the life of a god, shall we say. Celebrate the life of a god. So that is a date for the calendars. November 23rd and 24th. Anywhere between those 2 days will be that one dedication to the god of rock, Mr. Freddie Mercury. By the way, as we missed your birthday, we are so bloody sorry. But anyway, a late happy birthday a happy 73rd birthday to a rock legend Mr. Freddie Mercury. Happy birthday, buddy. We miss you a lot.
Oh,
We
yeah.
really do. We miss you a
We
lot.
certainly do.
We miss you a lot. But as long as we have Adam Lambert, we'll serve you. Anyway, with that said, moving on. Before this gets too emotional.
Yep.
So. Yes, first of all, Josh, well, this is also a bonus for you because me and Hammond have done some research and probably start maybe later on today or probably at some point Tuesday when it comes out, we've got some work to do. Because on this Tuesday coming, as today is less than 24, just under 24 hours to go, I believed it happened at about 1 PM local time in New York. But at the moment, also, this episode was due to be planned 24 hours from now. But we've got work to do outside of YouTube, so we had to push this forward 24 hours less. So it is currently 18, 19, 20, 21, 40 hours roughly. Roughly 40 hours.
Something like that, yeah.
Roughly 40 hours time came one of the most devastating. Not only did it shock America, it shocked the world. Even for a lot of people like us, we couldn't believe it. But it is roughly 40 hours until 9/11.
That's right, where several people lost their lives in the towers and onto the planes.
And the heartbreaking thing, most heartbreaking thing about it, and I think this recording still exists somewhere today, but there was a young man, I'd say in his early 30s. Now since 9/11, that's literally 9/12, literally the day after 9/11, these rules changed completely. The cockpit door in a plane remains locked for the whole flight until the handbrake has been applied at the landing destination.
That's right.
And not only that, the use of mobile phones, for the Americans, mobile phones, cell phones, we call them mobile phones because they're portable.
That's right.
Use of mobile phones is now no longer available on planes, as it also interferes with the plane's communications with ATC. Bit of useless information for you. But with that said, in those days, I think the technology was a little different. There was actually a young man who made the last-minute phone call through 911 to say to his wife, "I love you. I think I'm gonna die." And worst of all, phones off from Julia, please. Thank you. Worst of all, that poor man, his wife was due to give birth in a few days' time.
Christ.
And sadly, I think one of those planes went head first into the Pentagon. Somehow it's still standing today. So, that one particular person, if I'm correct, that one particular person, my heart goes out to him. The poor soul. His wife was giving birth in like a week's time. He didn't get to see that child grow up. And worst of all, he never got to say a proper goodbye to his wife. All because of, excuse the strong language, all because of one sick motherfucker who goes by the name of Osama bin Laden.
Yep.
And shortly after Obama came into power, well, he ended up in hell because the Americans found him and shot him. Yes,
Which he deserved.
Yeah.
Which he deserved it.
Rest in hell, motherfucker. So, with that said, that's the reason why this episode is pushed today and not tomorrow as planned. Because of our working hours. But there's our short little heart goes out to all the victims of 9/11. So that's that. Apologies for any strong language, but there's Bin Laden for you. So
Yeah.
yet again, apologies for your strong language. No harm means to the victims of 9/11. And we also promise no Family Guy jokes in this
Which was,
episode.
but that day,
Because most of those episodes, I think roughly about a year later, a year anniversary of 9/11, most of those jokes were banned. However, because there were actually a lot of Arabic jokes that Brian made towards those people, those episodes got banned straight away. However, there is one Family Guy reference I'd like to put in this video, and that is the episode which I think aired in about 2010, I think, somewhere around those lines. The day Stewie went back in time to try and reverse the mistakes made in his life. Not only that, because of time travel, Brian managed to stop 9/11.
terror attack.
But then it all went tits up because Stewie would have ended up being reborn, which would be disgusting in his life because then he wouldn't be here. So unfortunately, back to the modern day, 9/11 still happening.
That's right. Which then was a mass murder genocide. 70 people lost their lives in the towers and also on the flights. It was on live, apparently.
Yes, it was, the minute it happened. But anyway, moving on to some more exciting news. And I think me and Josh need to talk FIFA a lot, because we have some FIFA news also.
Oh yes.
So, moving on. Now Josh, you ready for this?
Yes.
This is where you need your little ears. So feel free to turn up your volume and listen up. Now, today is Sunday, September 8th. On this Tuesday, there is a business coming out to Red Dead. I actually have the email that Rockstar sent me about it. Here, hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Excuse me. Did I?
Oh.
Maybe not. But anyway, it's a business where one person does trading, the other person does the selling, I think. I've forgotten how it works, but I did have it in email which explains, but it's a business coming to Red Dead. And like selling cars in GTA, you can now sell animal products, such as wolfskin, bear claws, dogs. A good way to make money. And available now, if you can already, there is $250 on offer through Red Dead Online. Go and collect those now if you haven't. I might buy now. But me and friends looked into that the other day, and we haven't played Red Dead in a while. And considering we hadn't played Red Dead in a while, the $250 was still available for collection. So that's that. Now, FIFA. Today is September 8th, and we've received word while Josh was on holiday that FIFA 20 is available. I call it the Virgil van Dijk edition, because it has Virgil van Dijk on the front cover instead of Eden Hazard. Also the Legends edition with Zidane on the front, but a lot more money for that. £70 in the UK, roughly $90 in the US. So for about $90, the Champions edition with Virgil van Dijk is available for pre-order now. I'm working on it in the coming days. And with that said, if you pre-order now from any of your local stores, such as in the UK we have Tesco, We have Asda,
Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's, or Game. The biggest one in America that I can think of is GameStop. So
That's
head
right.
head over to GameStop and pre-order now, because we have the details here. If we pre-order now on PlayStation, this is, sorry Xbox users, if you pre-order now, you get 3 days early access starting from the 24th of September. You get 12 rare gold packs, one per week for 12 weeks. So you get one for 1 week, one next week, and so on. So the chat with me and Josh have done some research earlier today. Most likely players you will find are Eden Hazard, his younger brother Eden Hazard, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka from Man United. Those are 3 most likely players you will find in those. And not forgetting the big one. On loan for 5 games, any of the brand new legends, including the most, in my opinion, the most talked about legend for years in FIFA. And let's just say he's a better football player than he is a manager. Josh, would you like to do the honours?
Oh yes.
Go on then.
Whoop. So he was the best football manager.
Oh. I might as well do it myself, hadn't I?
It wasn't Virgil van Dijk, was he?
No, he's a modern player, Hammond.
Oh yes, I
No,
know.
it's Zidane.
Zinedine Zidane.
Zinedine Zidane. 96 rated. And some of the rumours are
Christ.
going round that a lot of players have had a bit of a downgrade. We think that Messi is one of them. Actually no, Messi's gone up, I think. Messi's gone up from a 95 rated to a 96 rated. Ronaldo, I think, has gone down to 93. These are just rumours, what we know. On that pre-order now, you'll find out on the 24th. If not, you've got to wait till the 27th.
Oh dear.
So that is available now, and actually, I don't know if this is possible, but me and Josh have some ideas. May take a lot of editing, may take some time, but I haven't uploaded in a while. But me and Josh have some plans for Ultimate Team, don't we, Josh?
Oh yes.
Considering there is 1 rare card per week, me and Josh are going to have a little competition to see who can get the better starting squad, with the ones to watch, which I think are permanent, just untradeable, and legends. And considering, now Josh, you're a West Bromwich Albion fan, correct?
Yep.
And I'm an Aston Villa fan. Villa got promoted, Albion didn't. So, because Villa got promoted, there is chemistry with Premier League players. So you can have any Aston Villa player, no matter where they come from, with chemistry. However, me and Josh have a bit of a debate going on. The fastest player on the Villa pitch, on our pitch at the moment, is a young man from Scotland who's very short, he's only about 5'3", and he comes from Scotland, and his name is John McGinn.
John McGinn.
Scotland, thank you, Josh. We've got McGinn, John McGinn, just don't think you understand. Anyway, moving on. Josh wants to sign John McGinn purely for his pace. But I'm not having it. I'm not having it. John McGinn belongs to Villa in a Villa shirt, not an Ultimate Team Albion shirt. However, me being a nice person that I am, Joshua George has my permission to sign Tammy Abraham from Chelsea. Just on one condition. His number is always a thing. Done. Debate over. So, Red Dead DLC out on September 10th, this Tuesday. FIFA 20, starting from September 24th via pre-orders, available now. Go and pre-order them now if you wish. And other than that, wait till September 27th. Also as well, something Josh you need to work on, considering you'll have FIFA 20 and Red Dead to keep.
Yep.
Something we need to reconsider bringing back to our channel. This is your channel, by the way.
Yep.
Something we need to reconsider bringing back, and it might happen. You're going to put this date in your calendar.
Okay.
November 8th,
November 8th.
2019. Do you know why?
Why?
Also, the app for now, this is something they've done brand new for the game, and it's available on iOS and Android now. But Need for Speed Heat, which is called, has released an app on Android and iOS called the Studio. Need for Speed Heat Studio. Put that into your browser on your App Store or Google Play Store. Go and download it now. You can upgrade your cars now, and if you link your EA account, if you haven't got one, go to one now. Link your EA account, and you save the cars to the podium on the app. They should transfer over to the game. And as the game is going on towards the release date, there is actually, just a moment, that's the music of this game playing in the background, excuse me. Every car has its own container.
Yep.
Those containers you find at the docks. Those release dates are Tuesday. So this Tuesday, that's for the next. That's container number 4. 5 is 17th September. September 17th. September 24th is number 6. October 1st is number 7. October 8th, which is release day of Heat, is October 8th. That is release day also. That's container number 8. 15th and 22nd of October for 9 and 10. So on the app, I'll pay for those now. And so Josh, with that said, we've got some work. We would have some work to do, wouldn't we?
We do have some work to do.
You two certainly do.
We need to, because it's a new city, we need to find a track. And we need to consider either a drift test or a drag test. Maybe. So, with that said, Josh, do I have permission to, it's your video, so I'll ask you the question. Do I have permission to do back an old friend, just this once, not related to our Top Gear tribute? And
Yes.
don't bother interrupting. So, Josh, does this mean that we get to do this again? Hammond, just sit back and enjoy this part, would you? Josh,
Oh god, well.
do we get to do this again? Tonight, we are reconsidering going back to Need for Speed for our Top Gear series. Hammond probably doesn't have the space, which means we're back down to 2 presenters, and we still don't have a stick. And I have fuck all to say.
Bit of language in the Top Gear feature there.
Yeah. Well, it is our Grand Source series, and we. However, I will give the credit to Chris Harris. He's just he's just a fantastic job. So, not on release day, Of course, maybe a few weeks later after that, November 8th, gosh, we've got a lot of work to do.
Oh yes. A lot of work to do.
Especially for Red Dead, starting from now. Starting from now, Red Dead. But then
Red
that
Dead.
also just reminded me, not only is it now the end of Conversation Street, does that also mean it's the end of the episode?
Yep. So then,
Boys,
if that's the end of the conversation,
Yeah.
shoot.
does that mean it's the end of the episode also?
I think it is, yes.
Maybe. It's that time of day again, Jeff. We could do this for hours.
For ages.
But, on the downside, you guys get bored, we have a lot better things to do.
Yes. A lot of editing.
Hammond, are you dead?
No, of course I'm not. I'm just going to stand up right now.
No,
just
I
stand
know
up.
you're not. I know you're not dead. I was just checking that that guy over there, who Richard Hammond, is not dead. Oh, and guess what? A small update before we leave you guys. This guy here, who plays Richard Hammond,
That's
Ryan,
right.
that's you. Not Ryan in particular, but this man standing here, who plays Richard Hammond, has managed to stay out of hospital.
Yay!
Before the Hammond!
Thank you, thank you.
So he's still here! Yay! And this guy, well, we've used him a lot.
Hello.
No, gosh, it's soon to say goodbye.
Oh. Bye bye.
Well,
Say goodbye.
Oh.
thank you, Hammond. Thank you for the songs, but we don't have time. So, with that said, considering he's still here, and on that
Oh yeah.
it's a goodbye from Richard Hammond.
Goodbye everyone.
Bye in turns, thank you.
And I did a fun job for that.
No. Now, standing to my left, yes, left, is a man we've missed him very much. He's been on holiday, he's probably got a suntan. Well, I know Josh has, but I don't know about this guy. He's probably got a suntan, and we've missed him a lot. Been quite about him, and if he wasn't back today, I'd be a bit sad because it means no grandson for us. But without him, I wouldn't be here. So, with that said, and on that bombshell, it's a goodbye from the slowest person I know. But I still love him a lot.
Thank you.
Captain Slow, played by Josh Woodward. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye all. And it's a goodbye from, well, the main host of our Grand Tour. The one that drives the cars.
Jamie Clark.
Yes, Hammond, you said it correctly. AKA Jeremy Clarkson. AKA our friend Lewis and Solon. Lewis, again, thank you.
You're most welcome, lad. Now, again, we'll cut this short because, well, she hasn't spoke to us today because she hasn't needed to. But the Bluetooth speaker is next to me. But she's also listening because with that said, and on that bombshell, it is now time to end. So, Josh,
Yes.
last of all, first of all, the times. Something
Oh,
you're going
yes.
to do in the future with a bit of copy and pasting.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yep.
So the times will, so title,
Total.
times of upload, depending on your region. Okay?
Yep.
On the left hand side.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Small writing, possibly yellow, so we can see it.
Yep.
UK, the UK, including all the little islands. Give an
Northern
example,
Ireland.
such as the Channel Islands. Yeah?
Yep.
So, or the UK? Your prediction of the upload this week,
This week
based on UK time.
for UK
Also
time,
include.
I would say expect around tonight at potentially 2:30 in the morning. So that will be
Well, the current time as we speak is currently 20:07 in the evening. So I'll say around.
yeah.
I think Tuesday the latest.
So Tuesday will be the latest.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday
So
night.
expect it probably around just after midnight. Just after midnight, Tuesday the 10th.
Oh yes.
Also in brackets, that also includes Ireland. Can't forget. How can we forget Dublin?
Oh yes,
shite.
Dublin. Shite.
How can we
Oh.
forget English? How can we forget English, bro? Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, moving on. Now, moving down the list, Josh. Moving down your little list. The rest of Europe,
Oh yes.
which means plus 1 hour. So your prediction for the UK again was what?
So my
Roughly
prediction
on
for
Tuesday.
Tuesday will be about 2:30 in the morning. So
2:30 in the UK. Is it?
yep. So for Europe,
No, add 1 hour. So add 1 hour to that.
that will be 3:30 in the morning.
No, one small problem. Excluding Cyprus. Cyprus are in the. These are countries that are in the European Union, despite Brexit.
Yep.
Excluding Cyprus, which is +2. If we have viewers from Cyprus, hello, we love Cyprus over here. Subscribe, please. Josh, add 2 to that.
Yes. So that will
So one more.
be.
So 4:30 in the morning.
That's
Cyprus.
correct. Yep. 4:30.
No. On the right hand side, those ones on the left are going to stay where they are. Here, on the right hand side, will be the States. Now, off the top of my head, that I know of the time zones, I've picked my top 5 US states. Some of them are the same.
Yep.
So, Miami, if you live in Miami or Orlando, Florida, Josh, 2:30 in the morning, -5.
2:30 -5. I would say that would be 10:30
in the evening.
in the evening on Monday.
10:30 p.m. local time in Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
Exactly
Yep.
the same for New York. We're going to include that one.
Yep.
It's the same. The next one is Detroit, Michigan,
Detroit.
and Houston. We'll go with Houston. Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Houston again, Josh. Learn your state abbreviation. Houston, Texas, which again so that will be 9:30 p.m.
Yep.
local time in Texas. Now the big one. Where are we, boys?
So I would
Are we in
say
Los Santos?
yes. So this would be Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Now I think it might be less than 5, but
Yeah.
-8 from that, Josh.
Ooh, -8.
-8.
Well, if -5 2:30, so add the 3, that would be 7:30 in the evening, Monday.
So those will be on screen throughout the rest of this video.
Right now.
Tick your state or European country off the list. If you live in the UK, you're sorted because you'll get it straight away because we're from the UK. +1 for Europe, excluding Cyprus, was +2. Plus -5 for
Orlando,
Florida.
Florida.
Florida. -6
For Houston.
Michigan, Houston, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, Chicago, Illinois. And last of all, San Francisco and Los Angeles, -8.
Yeah.
So the times will be, the state and time will be in brackets here.
Yep.
This is all editing. And check your time, tick it off the list, and that's when you'll get the video.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, depending on how this DLC of Red Dead goes, we'll go for some future Red Dead videos on all 3 channels. The screen prints will also go at the end here of all 3 channels, and however I'm still on 45 subscribers since I lost 2 subscribers since June. We are now in September, so that's a little disappointing. Also, with that said, if you, like we said, we've included Cyprus time on here, so if you're from Cyprus and you are a subscriber, please subscribe to all 3 channels, and we shall see you guys soon. So, the intro is now ready. So, one last time, check your time on here, it should remain for the remainder of the video, including the little bit that says, thank you for watching, who's playing who. Josh is just amazing editing skills.
Thank you.
And with that said, and on that bombshell, it is time to end. Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night, viewers, and we will see you soon.
Indeed we will, honey. Also, on that note,
Excellent.
Wow. Very short preview to the next episode coming up.